Sports fans, time to bring in 2014 with what you and I love, sports. On New Year's Eve, the Ice Dogs were in Austin, Minnesota, taking on the Bruins on their last game of 2013. It ended with a one-goal loss to the Bruins 4-3. The Ice Dogs rallied from an 0-2 deficit after the first period and made it a 2-3 game with the Colton Walter goal just 3.5 minutes into the final period. But the Bruins got the game winner from Luke Daish off a Jay Dickman assist. Dickman led all skaters with 3 points. Fairbanks has played 4 games in 5 days. The Ice Dogs stay on the road going at Wenatchee for this weekend series. And 2 hot hockey teams will collide this weekend in the Carlson Center. The Nanooks ended 2013 well, going 2-0-1 in their last 3 games and opened 2014 in the Carlson Center against the Minnesota State Mavericks. The Mavs are on a 7-game winning streak with an 11-7 overall record and are 9-3, second place WCHA record. Freshman goalie Cole Huggins will be in between the pipes, and he's statistically the best goalie in the WCHA with just 18 goals allowed in 10 games. But the Mavs are just 4-6 on the road. UAF is coming off a 1-0-1 series with Bemidji State going 13-14 on penalty kills. This series could be huge on mental toughness for the Nanooks. The Mavs have the best special teams in the league, tops in the power play and the penalty kill. In fact, of John Paul LaFontaine's team leading 16 points for the Mavs, 11 of those came on power plays.
Obviously, they're potent on the power play. We got to keep them off that, and they're going to be a fast team and play similar to us, play quick in transition, and that's something we're going to stress this weekend.
As we head into the second half, we've got to, continue to along that path of, playing desperate, playing hard every night, every shift, and I think that really it's about the preparation focus that we have going into each and every game because, we're not in a position where we'd be playing tomorrow. So if it was playoffs, so we got to find a way to get points every night, but there's a process to doing that and making sure we follow that.
I think we're just believing, and some things went our way, and everyone bought in. We had a definite team effort, for the 3 games there, and hopefully we can, carry it on through this weekend.
Sticking with UAF, the basketball teams will be back in action this week. Tonight, the men's basketball team hosts Simon Fraser at the Patty Center, then Western Washington on Saturday. Simon Fraser is 7-3, but 0-2 in the GNAC. Interesting stat for the Clan is that they're third in the GNAC in field goal shooting, but last in field goal defense. David Jabrew and Justin Cole lead the Clan with 12 points per game. The Western Washington Vikings come in number 15 in the country. They were number 5 with an 8-0 record to start the season. The last time these teams met in the regular season, back in February, UAF ended Western's 30-game winning streak. This year, Richard Woodworth is Eric the Red for the Vikings, if you will, leading them with 17 points per game. For the women's basketball team, they opened 2014 on the road at Central Washington today at 6 Alaska time. The Wildcats just try to outscore you. Jessica Van Dyke's 18 per leads a team that makes 7 threes a game, tops in the GNAC. And on Saturday at 3 p.m., the Nanooks go to number 17 Northwest Nazarene. The Crusaders at 8-2 are top 3 in 15 different stats in the conference. The Crusaders' Megan Hinston gets 18 points per game, third in the GNAC, and Kylie Sherman grabs 9.7 boards, which is also third best in the GNAC. So pretty good matchups for the 2014 year for Nanook basketball. Now, a rare occurrence yesterday in high school basketball on New Year's Day. That's right. The North Pole Patriots hosted the Thunder Mountain Falcons on the first day of 2014. The Patriots were coming off a 1-2 performance at the Capital City Classic, while the Falcons came in with a 3-1 record and will also be playing in the Mount McKinley Bank tournament this week. The Patriots were competitive early on, but their 2 big guns, Khalil Stewart and Lance Wright, were sidelined with first half fouls. They're big rebounders and shot blockers, and without them, it opened up the paint for the Falcons, who ended up running away with this New Year's game 80-43. Thunder Mountain improves to 4-1, while North Pole drops to 2-3 on the year. Starting today in high school basketball is the Mount McKinley Bank Holiday Classic. Monroe is hosting another talented tournament at Boileau Hall. This year's field includes Palmer, Service, and Thunder Mountain, and the Lathrop girls basketball team. Today's first game was at 3 between Lathrop and Palmer girls, and the nightcap is Monroe and Thunder Mountain at 8 for the boys teams. On Friday, games start at 1 p.m. and run all day until the night game at 8 o'clock, and on Saturday, games start at noon and end with the late game at 7 p.m. Other interior teams are away for tournament play this week. The West Valley girls basketball team is in Kodiak for the Joe Floyd tournament. The Allison boys and girls teams are in Anchorage for the ACS Pepsi Invitational, and Lathrop is in Wasilla for the Doc Larson Round Ball Classic. And that's a wrap for sports tonight. Stay warm, Alaska. Mike Schultz is next with your full weather forecast, and we'll catch you next time.